Hi, I'm Terry from Mr. Locksmith, and this is a new product to me. I think it's a new product out there. I've just seen it in the big box hardware stores, and I'm really surprised with the price. It's a pretty good price. It's a Schlage Home Front. I have installed a few of these now and quite impressed with the lock. And so I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to show you how to rekey it, and in our other videos I'll show you how to bypass the lock. But so far I'm very impressed. I have some customers with it, and let's see how that does long term. I'm actually going to throw this on my front door and give it a try for a little while. The biggest problem with it right off the bat is it does not come with 4 AAA batteries. You have to supply your own batteries, which kind of is a pet peeve. You're paying good money for these things and they can't throw a bunch of batteries in. So let's unbox it. Let's see what we got here. So it's quite, so what do we got? We have instructions, whatever. So let's take a look at how it is, what's in the box. Okay, we have the keypad, cylinder, key override. So it's an 5-pin SC1 or C Schlage lock. I always find that Taiwanese do a pretty good job of making a lot of locks. 2 keys and their original Schlage, the screws, bolts, and a adjustable back set on the lock, and it comes with the option of turning it into a drive-in. I'll show you how to do the drive-in as part of this video as well. So let's install it on the door. This is what we're going to call our door, and we'll go from there. So I have my Schlage bolt for my deadbolt, and what I want to do is I want to change it from the mortise faceplate to a drive-in. It's pretty simple, really. Just take your screwdriver. There's a little tab here and a little tab there. Just take your screwdriver, give a little twist, and everything just, it comes from the front, it goes from the back. And all we do is, that's it. So to convert it from a mortise to a drive-in, that's all there is to it. Very, very simple, very, very quick. This is set at 2 3/8. So I want to extend it to my lock to a 2 3/4. So you have to extend the bolt. Then you just twist. And it even says there, 2 3/4. So pretty simple. You have to extend the bolt, and then you can change the back set. If you don't extend the bolt, you can't extend it. So it requires a 2 1/8 inch hole, 1 inch hole down the side. We'll do another video coming. I'll show you how to do. This is the mortise plate. To install the lock, we have an inner plate. It even says here, against door, up. So when you install the lock, put the wire underneath, put the tail piece into the slot. Oh, wait a sec. Get that little wire in there. It's got a little neoprene for plastic to make it a little bit water resistant. Now on the back here, again it says this way is up. Shows you where the cable's supposed to come. Lots of instructions. Against door. So we'll just, there's where the cable comes out. That, oops, upside down. Up. mounting bolts. Now I always make my beginners use a screwdriver because you don't want to cross thread your bolts. But I cheat. And for people who say I'm wrenching it in, this is set on the lowest torque, one of the lowest torques. I'm not gonna, so I just start each screw. Now in the business of locksmithing, we don't crank her down, we just do it snug. So let me show you this here. I can't over torque it. Now let's just see if we got it straightened out here on the front. Does that look straight? Yes, it does. Go to the back here. Now, if I want, I got it on a low torque, just to make double sure, I can just give this a little twist. And then I can, yeah. So from the back here, then I take, we have to take this apart. Now to take this apart and to change the batteries, a little tab there and there. There's two tabs. So we just squeeze them in. I'm gonna there we go, just to get it out. And you see here. Now, on some of the units, they would put the programming code and the codes on this. This one comes factory with a default, and you have to program it right away. So what I'm gonna do is, I have to hook up the electrical cable. So you can just see there, it's red to red. So I'll get it connected up. It's got a little guide for putting the cable so it doesn't get crimped in the door. Oh, look at that, right off the bat. The batteries, takes 4 AA batteries. There's a little set part. I just check it real quick. Some electronic locks do not do this. Wait till you get everything together. This one, I've had a little bit of experience, so I know I'm not gonna upset the timing. And whenever you do this stuff, have the key out. The instructions say keep the bolts in. So now I'm gonna install, I like Duracells. Let's go to Home Depot, or I prefer Costco. I just go there by the Duracells by the pack. I go through a lot of batteries. Use alkaline, do not use rechargeable batteries or lithium batteries, because when these go low, they will beep and warn you that they're going low. Alkaline with just one little beep and then they're dead. This thing will at least bug you for like your smoke detector for a while. So we put it all in there. This just clips on. Let's just test it. Let's see how it works. There we go. See it? It figures out if it's a right-hand door, left-hand door. So the default, right from the factory, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To lock it, you push the button from the outside. You can, in theory, unlock it with the default code. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the default programming code, also will lock and unlock it. So you see, so right off the bat to program it, once it's programmed, it can lock. And you can unlock it with the key. We know everything's hooked up. So, simple install. Here's where people have problems. The first thing you should do, you can use you have to enter in a new programming code. So they recommend 4 to 6 digits as your programming code, and then you can add into up to 10 user codes. And one important thing I'm going to show you is if you screw up along the process, we can set it back to default. So right now I'm going to show you how to program it The instructions are okay on this, but like most of the instructions, they're kind of hit and miss. You'll make mistakes. So we know right now it works perfect. On the inside, so you have to remove, and do this with the door open. Do not, to remove this plate, just squeeze in here, and it just comes off. Now do it with the door open, because if you screw up, you're locked out. And I have a lot of customers, they call me in a panic. They've tried to reset everything, and they're locked out. And we're totally screwed. They don't have the keys half the time. So it's a lockout. We have to pick, or however we have to get it open. So to reset the programming code, the first thing you do is press the set button for 1 second. It will beep beep. Now I hit my programming code. Then I hit lock. Then I hit 1, 0, lock again. I punch in my new programming code. And I hit lock again. Now let's let it go through its cycle here, because I always rush this thing and it screws up on me. Let's wait till the red turns green. Now they should tell you this in the instructions, don't rush it. Because every time I get in trouble with this lock is because I'm impatient and I start pushing buttons. Now, there we go. Now, the new programming code, let's see if we lock it. Yes. The new programming code. We have set the programming code. Now, this is really important. You gotta let it think. This thing is a slow thinker. So this screwed me up so many times, and you just have to be patient. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to add in, we have up to 10 user codes. And I'm going to show you what happens when you screw up this thing totally, which I have done many times. So 2, and the instructions are actually pretty good. One thing you have to is hard to find is how to reset it back to factory when you screw up totally. Now I'm going to set my user code. So I press set from the inside, which we've seen before, hold the set for 1 second. Then I have my new programming number. Then I hit lock, and I hit 2, 0, 2, 0, lock. My new code, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I hit lock. Now let's let it think. It's showing red. If you rush it, is when it causes trouble. I don't know why this thing takes so long to think. But impatient people like me rush it. And I've never seen any lock take so long. This thing is not Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. It's strictly, there we go. Now, let's see if it locks. It locks. Let's see if it'll unlock on the new code. Works. Must be patient. So I can put up to 10 numbers. Now, let's say I've screwed everything up, or the first time seeing this lock, and I want to go back to factory default. Remove one battery. Inserting the battery. We have to hold the set button. Ah. Oops, did I do that right? They say hold the button until the long beep is over. Let's see what happens. Cool. Did it lock? No. Oh, okay. So it's resetting itself. So the old code is now in there. Let's try the old programming code. That is out. New programming, let's just lock it. Let's put in the new programming code. Very good. If you screw up, remove the battery, then put the battery in, hold the set at the same time. It'll put it right back to factory specs. So I'm pretty impressed with it. To rekey, just push the two little tabs in, remove the plate, remove your batteries. And you take it up, and you have to carefully remove the electrical connector. Then the two mounting bolts. Carefully feed through your wire. And we'll see from the front here, you just pull off the unit. The cylinder will come out. We have to remove, this is the lazy tailpiece. So it takes the SC1 or the 5-pin Schlage C. Depress the retainer pin. Left to loosen. And we have, this is 3 pieces actually. End cap, a little washer, and the tailpiece. We have here, we have the end cap pin, and this is only pointy on one side, flat on one side, pointy the other. And always get this out, the little tiny spring here. If you don't take it out, it's going to fall out on you. It shims nicely, but because we have the key, we will put the key in, turn it 45 degrees, take your follower, push it on the back, we can push it out, and there's our pins. Now we could reuse them if we wanted. There's the codes is engraved right on the key, 5-pin C. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Schlage key, an original, and there's the code, 66245. I just dump these. Yeah. I don't reuse the old pins. And I'm going to use a lab kit because I like the lab. And it's a direct code on here, so I got 662. Here's a Schlage 6 is a 255. I go to 255. I got 66. Geez, I'm running low on that one. And I got a 2. Schlage 2 is a 195. Right there it says 195. And on the direct code is a 4 and a 5. A 4 is a 225. 225. And our final number is a 4, is a 240. And you see all the way across, it's flush. So this has keyed up perfectly to the Schlage specs. Now let's take it in at a 45-degree angle. Insert the plug. Now, when you turn this, we know it turns, it's perfect. Put your thumb there, and you got to aim up, top dead center. So if you pull this, it's going to go flying. And then we're going to take that. Now what I want to do, I'm going to check real quick. Let's see what's inside this. What sort of top pins did they put in? Did they put in, are they just regular top pins or anything special? So what do we got? Nope, nothing. There are no mushroom pins. As we know, even if you have mushroom pins, it's no big deal. We can still pick it. So there's no mushroom pins in here, nothing special. It's just plain. Take out our key. Put in the end cap spring. The end cap pin is pointy on one side, flat on the other, pointy side up. I'm going to, that only goes one way. So this is the end cap with the tailpiece. And you see you have to depress the pin, the retainer pin, just push her down. And righty tighty, so go right to tighten. Now one of the big problems beginners do, they put this thing mostly too loose or too tight. So I'm gonna go finger tight. I'm gonna back it off. One click, let's see what happens. Make sure the retainer pin is engaged into the end cap. If you don't, it's gonna slowly loosen and it's gonna give the customer lots of trouble. So if we got this thing perfect, key goes in and it comes out perfect. So perfect. Now once I put it back on the door, I'll lubricate it. I like to use Triflow. Do not use WD-40. WD-40 is a good penetrating oil. It is not a lubricant. So let's reinstall this lock. Pretty simple. Now this is, you can master key this lock. Don't forget some locks, specifically the smart keys, cannot be, and it's the tailpiece is pretty easy. It only goes in one way. So feed in your wire. Put the tailpiece into there. We're going to turn around here. We're going to feed, this one says against door. So I'm going to feed in my cable. I'm going to take the screws here. I start them finger tight. See, I got this on low torque, so I'm not going to over torque it. I missed. Aha. What happened is it pushed it out. So hold your finger on this side. Make it flush. Then start our screws. So I'm holding the cylinder in. And we want them snug. We don't want them over tight. Now I put it on, this is on a really low torque setting, but what I do is give it a little turn. Now before I throw it all back together again, I just want to make sure it looks good. Check out the new keys. They're all good. Let's check one of my other keys. They're good. And now we have to put the cable back on. Red to red. Okay, she's in. Feed the cable. It's got a little spot down the side. Feed the cable through there. This way it won't get pinched. Line this up. There we go. Put in my two little mounting screws, mounting bolts. And let's put our batteries back in. Clip in nicely. Now let's just check it before I go. Make sure it locks on me. Okay, everything's hooked up good. Everybody's happy. Just this clips back on. There we go. It's keyed up. Don't I like about this lock? I don't like that it doesn't come with batteries, and the programming is slow. You have to be patient. Do not rush this lock. Wait until the red light has gone off. So you could be waiting 10, 15, 20 seconds. I don't know why you have to wait so long, but it seems to be a good lock. I've had good customer response so far. You can put in 10 user codes. You can put in a temporary code. You can put this on vacation mode. One of my favorite features, which this lock has, it's got a auto lock function. So by default, it doesn't automatically lock. So I can set it that it will lock anywhere from 10 to 99 seconds. So I can set it that it will auto lock anywhere from 10 seconds to 99 seconds. I love the auto lock feature because you don't have to remember, did I lock it? What's happening? The lock will just lock automatically. The batteries, they say, will last a year. I tend to replace my batteries when I change my clock to spring forward or fall back. I change my batteries. It takes 4 AA's. We'll see how this one holds up. It will give you a warning that it needs the batteries replaced, and it tends to beep for quite a while. I'm happy with the lock. The price point is very well. It's a Taiwanese made lock under the Schlage Allegiant brand name. They usually have a history of having really good products. I like the price point of this lock. I like the options. It's probably better than 90% of the locks sold on Amazon. I'm not happy with a lot of the electronic locks sold there. I'm going to do a review coming up of about, 10 plus locks that I purchased on Amazon, the big box hardware stores. So I got a lot of videos coming up in the electronic locks, but I have been unhappy with a lot of the locks that are coming out of China. The electronic locks, they look good, they look fancy, but boy, as a locksmith company, there's certain locks we will not install. So if you bought an Amazon lock and you say, can you install this? We're not going to install it. So far, I'm very happy. My customers have been happy with it. Do I recommend it? So far, it hasn't been out for a long time. Let's give it some time. Let's see what happens. If I don't like it, down the road, if I have problems, I'll post that in this video in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stand by. I have lots of videos coming up with all those electronic deadbolts, lever handles, whatever on the market, and we'll do a comparison. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. Also, visit my website, and you can see what online locksmith training I have for beginners, intermediate, and advanced, as well as my covert methods of entry and my non-destructive methods of entry.